It's Saturday.
So wake the fuck up.
That's how it rolls.
I don't know if we can
Will you curse at them?
Yeah, whatever. We'll give that. If you saw that and you're offended, watch it anyway. We've got some good stuff for you today.
Just comment. Yeah, it's fine.
We got a great show for you today. We're going to start with a international piece.
All right. So, Prime Minister of the great nation of England, Gordon Brown, made his first visit to the White House under Obama's, flag.
Do you have a flag? It's not a new flag.
What do you have, like a personal crest? What would it be? Whatever. Anyway, so he visited the White House, and he decided to give the president some housewarming gifts, and he gave him some very nice gifts, actually. Some old British antiques from warships back in, I believe, the late 1800s.
Priceless heirlooms. And we're talking about like swords, pieces of the boat. We got like a seven volume
biography of Winston Churchill. And President Obama, being the great gift giver that he is,
he's basically the Jesus of our time, I've heard.
I believe so. Well, if he is the Jesus of our time, then Jesus gave some pretty crappy gifts, which is ironic because his birthday is Christmas.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
President Obama returned the favor by giving the Prime Minister 25 American Classic DVDs.
Not even American Classics, people. We're talking about Star Wars, E.T.,
and The Wizard of Oz. My question, he couldn't even give him Blu-ray?
Yeah, really? We're America. That's our... Okay, so they have a Navy exhibit to give to us, and our greatest contribution to the world is a couple of movies by Universal? Really?
That's just out of the question.
God.
Shame on you, President Obama.
I guess the economy's bad because that is ridiculous. We can't give him, like, a football player or something?
Yeah, man. Can't give him,
That made no sense.
A football player? They don't even,
That was dumb.
Give him a football player. What's that going to do?
I don't know. That's just
Why are his legs so weak?
That just popped in here. That was not even a good
Maybe a football player like soccer? Is that what you meant?
Beckham.
That's
Give him David Beckham back.
Give him David Beckham.
Take him back. We don't want him.
And burn hot spice at the stake.
Our next story is about a man from Michigan getting arrested because he tried to give a cop a hug. And the cop refused. Well, he asked him for a hug. Here's what happened. The guy was a little tipsy, and he...
I think the word shit-faced drunk.
Smashed. Could not even form words. But he was, I guess, yelling at some people or something, and the police were called, and he agreed to go back home. He didn't want any trouble, so he was walking home, and as the squad car was leaving, he jumped in front of the car and demanded one of the cops give him a hug because they did such a great job. And when the cop refused, he proceeded to cuss and try and smash the windows in the car, to which they responded by arresting him and charging him with disorderly conduct.
I think we all know who the real victim is here.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't give a drunk guy a hug?
I personally would. I've done it before. Don't.
Been some rough times.
I cannot confirm or deny that there are any illegal substances. You would not drink. You're not over 21 yet.
I'm 17.
There we have it. All right? Just anything you've seen here, just don't even think about it. What was All right. Health news. We got a health story for you. Matt, you want to try this one?
All right. You know that really annoying neighbor that's always telling you, hey, thank God it's Friday, when it's actually Wednesday.
And you want it. Somebody, when you're just bummed out, you're pissed off at them because they're having such a great time, and you're thinking, why in the world are you so happy?
Well, it turns out that apparently they live longer. Optimistic people are 30% lower at a lower risk to getting cancer, heart disease, and suffering an early death.
And as you know, and as our viewers know, 98% of us will die at some point. And it turns out that 98% of that 98%, it's going to be people that are pissed off. And I think people that are pissed off deserve to live longer because they need to see the fun in life. Optimistic people,
they deserve it a little bit more.
Just get to ruin everybody else's life. That's why I think they're the ones that live longest.
Because optimistic people have been overfilling their life.
Yeah, I think all the pessimistic people are just blowing their brains out every time they see an optimistic guy. So that's they're mystery solved right there.
People they're always saying, "Oh, live life to the fullest." Well, you know what? That toilet is overflowed.
Yeah.
With shit.
Yeah. Glass. We can't afford a glass. Have you seen this economy? Jesus Christ.
Awful.
All right. What do we have next? We have a
right.
another entertainment story. This is one of Matt's favorite
You may remember an up-and-coming young African-American pop singer
by the name of, what does that say?
Michael Jackson. That's who it was. All right, Michael Jackson,
he's in the news once again, and it's not for molesting kids this time, surprisingly.
Good job.
That's what we all know him for now.
I guess he went to his PA meeting, pedophiles?
Yeah, pedophiles. Pedophiles Anonymous. Wow, this is the second episode in a row that we've talked about pedophiles. We have a problem. We need to go to
the second episode in a row where we've had really poor grammar.
Whatever.
I apologize, English teachers who are watching this.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Jackson has decided that as sort of a comeback, I guess, I don't know how that works, he will be performing 10 concerts this summer in London. And he hopes to raise enough money, maybe, to produce a three-dimensional film adaptation of the song. I just keep thinking it's a movie.
Yeah,
why making a stupid film about this? The song Thriller.
Now, for those of you who haven't seen that music video, it's like 7 minutes long. And, I mean, it's a great song, very nostalgic. It's a
How do you make a movie about that? There's like 2 characters and a bunch of zombies.
Yeah, and they're all dancing.
And they're dancing, yeah. You want three-dimensional. 3D? Do they really have to put that in 3D? This is what that would look like, okay? It's just a theater! Boom!
Wow.
Without the flume, though.
Really?
Yeah.
You got into that. I'm sorry you guys had to
I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know what? I hate to see Michael doing this to his work. Okay? It's like writing a big, huge term paper that you're really proud of, and right before you turn it into that professor, you set it on fire and take a crap on it.
Really? You just use a term paper analogy for that? First you dance and... Okay, I'm not even...
I've been out of school for a while.
Yeah. In our final story is a entertainment news story about one of my favorite shows, Burn Notice. And this week was no exception. The badassery on Burn Notice this year, or this final episode, was unmatched in the previous episodes.
If you watched it, awesome. If you didn't, you're a fag. But if you're not a fag, go watch it.
Yeah, it's the final episode of Burn Notice. And usually I don't plug shows like this unless they're heroes, but I really have to say that this was a great episode. I mean, if you like James Bond or Ocean's 11 or anything like that,
and you also like Florida and ridiculously skinny Persian women.
She's Persian?
She's Persian, yeah.
Watch it, and you'll be surprised that she's Persian, all right?
But you wonder why nobody wants to have sex with her? It's
wow.
Persian.
Once again, Matt, that line that's right here, right over it.
Yeah.
But I think that's all of our stories for today. And one last thing. For those of you watching this, like the show or have seen the show, tell your friends and spread the word because we're trying to get it. We're trying to get it out there.
Even if you don't like the show, just tell people, hey, I saw the show. It sucked. Maybe you'll think differently. All right, just spread the word like butter or legs.
What the fuck?